NFL halfway through the year, starting to cook, start to catch on fire. 4-1 again last week, makes it 8-2 in 2 weeks. Damn, Atlanta got me last week. Pittsburgh got me the week before. I told myself I think it was like week 3 or 4. I made a bet on Atlanta and they got smoked. And I can't remember what team it was. It was just a shitty team and they got smoked. I can't remember who it was. Carolina, maybe I think it was. Anyways, I told myself I wouldn't bet Atlanta anymore. What I do last week, I bet Atlanta, and because I just forgot. I forgot I said that. So I had on my notes when I was doing my picks, the Atlanta game, New England. Do not make a bet with Atlanta. So, and I'm not even touching that game. So I'm not going to touch that game. So I'm going to try to go 5-0 this time. And I'll take 4-1 again. I do a parlay and I do straight bets. So here we go. Welcome back to Quito the Turco. I got some picks for yous. 5 picks. Here we go. 4-2, 4-1 last week, 8-2 in 2 weeks. So let's keep the 4-1 or 5-0 going. So here we go. I got the Bears at Cincinnati. Bears, I thought they were gonna win last week. Especially all excited with Lamar Jackson out. I was like, this is it. They're gonna win, but they didn't do anything in the second quarter, third quarter, nothing. Fourth quarter, they scored a touchdown and a field goal, but it's like at that time, I almost want to consider like garbage points. It's over. So I'm taking the Bears -3. I just feel that Caleb Williams will shine. He hasn't thrown a touchdown in 2 games. He's got offensive weapons. So I'm taking them. I believe in them. I believe Caleb's going to just light it up. I even put him on my fantasy league. I got him starting. So next is the Vikings and Lions. I'm taking the Lions -8.5. JJ McCarthy's is going to be starting. I don't see it happening. You're playing in Detroit. Detroit is just, they don't, the problem with Detroit is, it's not even a problem. The thing that they do is when they start scoring, they don't stop. They don't care. Like, they'll treat you like a college team. They'll put up 50 points if they want. So I'm taking the Lions -8.5. Next is Carolina at Green Bay. The line is high. Once it goes over 10.5 points, I don't mess with it. I don't like to gamble on it. So I'm taking Green Bay money line. They're playing at home. It's Carolina. That should be a no-brainer. Sure, Green Bay is, they're going to want to keep winning. Detroit's going to win. They're going to want to win. They want to stay on top of the NFC North. So Green Bay money line. Next is the Chargers and Titans. If the Chargers are playing at home, I would take the -9.5. But because they're playing in Tennessee, I know Tennessee is just, it seems like they just gave up. They got rid of their cornerback. They fired their coach. I believe they let go of Lockett, and then now he's playing for the Raiders. Raiders picked him up. So it almost seems like they just gave up. And not only that, usually when a coach gets fired, that team kind of like rallies and they play great the next game. No, that never happened. So, but again, because the Chargers are playing away, 9.5 is just too much on an away game. So I'm taking Chargers money line. And last and not least is the Saints and Rams. Again, this one, they're playing at the Rams. It's like 14 and a half. Again, I always stick to what I like to do when it comes to betting. 10 and a half max. I'll jump in, but this one was like 14 and a half. So, Saints, it is what it is, right? It's the Rams playing really good. So I'm taking the Rams money line. So those are my 5 picks. Let's go 5-0. Recap. It's the Bears -3, Lions -8.5, Green Bay money line, Chargers money line, and the Rams money line. So those are the 5. Hey, drop in the comments. Let me know who you guys got, man. Like, I like I said, I make straight bets. I put in parlay. Give me some teams out there that I haven't picked. Maybe I extend my 5-team parlay to a 7, 10 team. So let's do this. Gamble at your own risk. Again, like, subscribe, put your picks in. Let's share them. Let's make some money. Let's go. Talk to you next week. Let's win them. Peace.